Want to leave a lasting mark on her heart? Today, I'm sharing 7 powerful strategies that will make her genuinely miss you. Whether you're in a serious relationship or just having casual conversations, these tips are designed to make you unforgettable. Let's dive in. 1. Stop chasing. Let her come to you. One of the biggest mistakes men make when trying to get a woman to miss them is overcommunicating. Constant texts, calls, and check-ins might feel like you're showing interest, but they actually take away any space for her to feel your absence. If she never gets the chance to wonder where you are or what you're doing, how can she miss you? By stepping back and limiting contact, you give her mind the opportunity to wander. She starts to think about you more. She might ask herself, why hasn't he reached out? Is he busy? Is he moving on? That curiosity becomes emotional energy, and it draws her in. Not being so available allows her to appreciate your presence because it's no longer guaranteed. And here's where the psychology kicks in. When someone feels a slight sense of rejection, it can trigger a desire to seek that person's attention. This taps into the same reward system in the brain that makes us crave things we can't easily have. So when you're not chasing her, she begins chasing the idea of you. You're not ghosting her or playing games. You're simply showing that you value your time and you're not desperate for attention. That independence is attractive. It signals strength and confidence, which are qualities that naturally draw women in. Instead of being the guy who's always around, be the guy she has to think about and wonder about. That's how you create the space for her to miss you. 2. Live a life that she wants to be part of. If you want her to miss you, you have to make sure your life is exciting, fulfilling, and worth missing. The truth is, people are drawn to those who are thriving. So, if she's scrolling through your social media and all she sees is radio silence, she may assume you're just sitting around doing nothing. And that's not attractive. You don't need to fake a luxurious lifestyle or pretend you're someone you're not. Just start showcasing the parts of your life that you genuinely enjoy. Share your hobbies, your passions, the small wins you experience, and even time spent with friends and family. This shows that you're living fully, with or without her. When she sees you looking good, feeling good, and experiencing new things, it creates curiosity. She might start to think, wow, he's doing really well without me. I wonder if he's moved on? That little emotional spark is what makes her miss you. And when she sees that you're happy and thriving, she may want to be a part of that positive energy again. Posting subtle highlights of your life without bragging signals that you are self-reliant, confident, and moving forward. It also taps into that fear of missing out, FOMO. When she realizes she's no longer part of your journey, it can make her reflect on what she had with you and why she might want it back. So go live your life and don't be afraid to share a little of that journey with the world. The right woman will notice and she'll feel that pull. 3. Spark her curiosity by not reacting. Curiosity is a powerful force. When a woman tries to grab your attention through a selfie, a story, or even a vague status update, she's testing the waters. She's hoping you'll bite. She might post a photo looking her best or share a song lyric that sounds suspiciously aimed at you. It's a subtle way of saying, hey, are you watching? And here's where most men go wrong. They respond. They like the picture, comment something flirty, or send a DM. Instantly, the power dynamic shifts back in her favor. She gets the validation she was fishing for, and the mystery disappears. Instead, do the unexpected. Nothing. Don't like the photo. Don't reply to the post. Don't take the bait. When you don't react, it creates a mental gap in her mind. She starts to wonder why you didn't acknowledge her. Did he not see it? Does he not care? Has he moved on? That curiosity becomes a loop she can't stop replaying. It's not about playing games, it's about showing that your world doesn't revolve around her. You're too focused on your goals and your life to jump every time she makes a move. That subtle detachment drives her wild in the best way. The less you respond to her passive attention seeking, the more she'll think about you. And the more she wonders what's going on in your mind, the more space you take up in hers. Curiosity doesn't just make her miss you, it keeps you unforgettable. 4. Be mysterious and keep her guessing. When a woman reaches out to you, it's easy to let your emotions take over. especially if you've been missing her too. But being too eager or excited can backfire. If you immediately respond with overly affectionate texts or make it obvious you've been waiting to hear from her, it kills the intrigue. She might enjoy the attention in the moment, but it won't make her long for you. The goal here is to respond in a calm, collected way. Keep your answers short but warm. Don't go overboard with emojis or drawn out conversations. Let your energy communicate that you're happy to hear from her, but you're not emotionally dependent on her response. Mystery isn't about being cold or distant, it's about leaving room for imagination. If she can't quite figure out what's going on in your head, she'll keep coming back, trying to decode you. That process makes her more invested emotionally. Being mysterious also signals self-control. It shows that you're not ruled by your emotions or desperation. You have other things going on, and she's just one part of your life, not the entire focus. This mindset is attractive because it reflects strength, confidence, and maturity. The moment you let her feel like she's got you wrapped around her finger, the excitement fades. But if you remain just a little unpredictable, she'll keep coming back, wanting more. And that's how mystery keeps the connection alive, even when you're apart. 5. Make her feel just a little jealous. Jealousy, when done subtly and with intention, can be a very effective way to stir emotions and make her miss you. You don't need to go overboard or flaunt a new relationship in her face. In fact, that often backfires. But small, tasteful actions can plant a seed in her mind that you're no longer just sitting around waiting for her. A casual photo with friends, especially if there's a woman in the group, can be enough. Maybe it's a dinner, a day at the beach, or a party, and she just happens to be tagged or in the background. That's all it takes to make your ex wonder. Who is she? Are they close? Has he moved on? Even something as harmless as joking about your celebrity crush or posting about a girl's night out can make her pause. She won't admit it, but that tiny twinge of jealousy will hit. Why? Because women instinctively want to feel special. When they see that someone else might be occupying your attention, it stirs emotions. Fast. The key is to be subtle. Don't rub it in or act like you're trying to provoke her. Just show that your life is moving forward and that you're not sitting in emotional limbo. That shift in dynamic, when she sees you have options, makes her question if she still has your full attention. And when she's left wondering, that's when she starts missing you the most. 6. Use emotional anchors. Like nicknames. Nicknames might seem like a small thing, but they hold a lot of emotional power. If you had a unique nickname for her during your time together, chances are that name is still living rent-free in her mind. Every time she hears it, or something similar, it triggers memories of you. But this isn't about using a generic pet name like Babe or Honey. You need to make it personal. Maybe it's based on her favorite snack, a funny inside joke, or something about her personality. The more specific and meaningful it is, the stronger the emotional attachment. This technique works because of something in psychology called associative memory. Our brains connect feelings and people with certain sounds, smells, and words. When she hears that nickname, even from someone else, it creates a spark. It brings back the feeling of closeness and comfort she had with you. And just like that, you're back on her mind. Even if you're not talking anymore, she might catch herself thinking about the way you used to say it, or the little moments tied to it. That emotional association is powerful. It doesn't just remind her of you, it makes her miss the way you made her feel. So, whether you're still in touch or not, that nickname acts as a mental trigger. It's a quiet but consistent way to stay connected to her heart, even without saying a word. 7. Be the man who inspires her. Women are drawn to men who make them feel inspired, challenged, and supported. If you want her to miss you, one of the most powerful ways to do that is by being someone she learned from, someone who elevated her mindset or introduced her to new ideas. This doesn't mean lecturing her or acting like a know-it-all. It means being the kind of man who shares knowledge with humility and confidence. Maybe you taught her a new skill, introduced her to a hobby, or helped her see the world in a different way. Those moments don't fade, they stay with her. When a woman sees you as someone who contributed to her personal growth, it creates a lasting emotional impression. She doesn't just miss the conversations, you become a symbol of inspiration, and that's rare. Most guys don't offer that kind of depth. So when you do, you stand out. Being a teacher in her life, even in small ways, signals leadership, strength, and emotional intelligence. It shows that you care not just about her presence, but about her growth. That's the kind of connection that lingers long after the romance fades. So whether it's showing her how to be more confident, teaching her something practical, or simply having deep, thought-provoking talks, you leave a mark that no one else can replace. And when you're gone, she'll feel that absence, not just emotionally, but intellectually and spiritually too. At the end of the day, the goal isn't just to make her miss you, it's to become the kind of man who doesn't need to chase anyone for validation. When you focus on building yourself, maintaining your value, and living with purpose, the right people naturally feel your absence when you're gone. Remember, mystery, emotional strength, and personal growth are your greatest tools. Don't play games. Don't beg for attention. Just live fully and let your presence speak for itself. The moment you stop trying to prove your worth, people start to recognize it on their own. If she comes back, great. If she doesn't, that's okay too. Because by following these principles, you're already becoming a stronger, more attractive version of yourself. And that's something no one can take away from you. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content on self-mastery and relationships, and drop a comment below with your thoughts or experiences. I appreciate you, and remember, you don't need to be loud to leave a lasting impression. Sometimes silence is the loudest message you can send. Stay strong, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next one.